looking to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Crumstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Tigers will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Remember last year, both these teams collided playing well at the end of the season. Kirk ended up being a brutal defensive game. Gamecocks rallying late to win it by 3.
Yeah, Chris, think about last year. One thing about Clemson, when they have a 7-point lead in the 4th quarter in Death Valley, usually that game is over. But when Norris Sellers, the quarterback from South Carolina, went on the road in that environment and won the hearts and the trust of the staff to be able to win that game in a comeback fashion. Really exciting, and I think it really elevates the intensity of this rivalry.
Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's how you finish a play. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. So the Clemson Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. You got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Well, let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They're going to run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense going with the hurry-up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's the latest chapter in a backyard rivalry game that goes back to 1896. Of course, these days, it's a non-conference end-of-the-year collision, Kirk, but it really has gained prominence in recent years.
And I think this is one of the nastier rivalries out there, to be honest with you. And I think over the last, 10 or 15 years, Clemson has obviously taken their program to another level. What Shane Beamer's been able to do here in the last few years in Columbia has really elevated the Gamecocks program. So it's gone to a whole nother level, not just for Clemson, but really for both these teams.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. First down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. The shotgun running play call. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Receiver makes the catch. Powering through a tackle. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle there, but get nothing. No huddle here for the offense.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Play action here on first down. Oh, the defense will knock him down. What's going to be the final play of the period. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Bootleg looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Clock for the completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't a... Let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. There's a penalty marker down. We might see another attempt. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. Roughing the kicker is going to set the offense up now in the red zone with the first down. Grab by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for the passing game. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the...
And he's forced out of bounds with the defense. You're just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Kelly. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up on the run. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Carter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Grab down the middle. It's Kelly. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27. That'll put him over 150 yards today. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best.
And looking for a big play here.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Makes a quick grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield.
Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense.
Ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Now he was caught grabbing the jersey there, and that will cost him. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking to throw it on first down. He finds his man. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. It's kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with a catch and gets a foot down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man steps out at the 28. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, the Palm Tree Trophy on the line, and already Clemson and South Carolina have given us some stirring moments. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the battle between South Carolina and Clemson plays out.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple of possessions. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And here's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Getting set. Here's second down.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
It's the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They've punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete as good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll run it from the gun.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's got it in the open. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
And this time, it's complete. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up. Handoff here from the shotgun. A quick spin move. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Over the middle and incomplete. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's an out route, the catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Oh, and another incompletion. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away.
Number 13, on to kick it away.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds at the 40. The offense sets up in plus territory. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags a good throw. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to...
Touchdown, Clemson. They couldn't stop him there. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of room. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? On the run, it's Kelly. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here's the 2nd down play. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Catch made near the sidelines. Short game, but enough to make the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion and a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Finding enough space for a solid game before this time. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are, picking up a first down on that third down.
The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Harris. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Now, 4th down.
And the Gamecocks will line up to boot it away. He's getting a workout here. It's his 5th punt of the night. And they'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner heads out of bounds. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught, completion. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield. You hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Looking to throw yet again. Pass caught. Tackle, but first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It's a quick grab, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Trying to convert with a sneak. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Smart of the offense, keep the ball on the ground, try to keep working that clock. The defense needs a stop if they want to give their offense any chance at a late comeback.
Pounding away with the run game. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Makes a quick catch. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. There's some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Tackle made after just a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. The Gamecocks are in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Harris. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. It's third down.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Crowd is loud, hoping for a fourth down stop. Quarterback looking to scramble. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number one just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see 2 top-5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number 1 ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top 5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been